Hello everyone, and welcome to another Threat Thursday. My name is George Archias. I'm the Chief Technology Officer here at SCYTHE, and this week we are looking at Slothfulmedia. On October 1st, the US-Cert, along with the Department of Homeland Security, the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, and the Cyber National Mission Force, released a Malware Analysis Report on this new remote access Trojan that they observed in the wild called Slothfulmedia. As we read through here, we can see what this particular malware does. It actually is 3 different files. One that lands on the target system. It creates a service. That service then executes the second file, which is really the remote access Trojan part. And then there's a third malware that cleans up after itself. So as usual, we have created this synthetic malware and shared it with you. This time on GitHub, we've provided a little README that gives you a little more information on this because they used a particular user agent and a timestamp that you can use to emulate it. And you might also want to rename the file to mediaplayer.exe. So let's take a look at this threat. We import it into our SCYTHE campaign here. We go to threat catalog and we go down to Slothfulmedia. And we can see it uses HTTP. It also has the user agent here. And then it goes through the various steps. One of the things that this does is it writes to a directory called appdata/media. This is in the user context. And then it creates some files, media.link, mediaplayer.exe, and this randomly named file. It also looks for this junk9 file. We don't know what junk9 is. It was not provided by the government in this cyber threat intel. But we create a file and we search for it. Then we also delete it in step 10 here, just like it was deleted in the campaign itself. And then we clean up after ourselves, deleting whatever we created. That way we can execute the same thing again and again. Then we go through and do the other things that this rat does, which is taking screenshots, looking at the services, loading sysinfo, loading all the processes, and enumerating windows. And at the end, we do shut it down so that you can double click this campaign multiple times and it will execute exactly the same consistently over and over. So we go over here to create campaign. So here we give it the name. We make sure that HTTP is selected. The user agent has already been filled for us. And it's as simple as changing the timestamp here to match the actual timestamp that we had. And we start our campaign. Once we start the campaign, let's download this 32-bit executable. It was a 32-bit file. If you would like, you can rename that file to mediaplayer.exe, and then we run it. Now, as we run it, we want to look at Wireshark, because in this case, the HTTP requests should be seen and we should be able to determine the user agent. And here we can see HTTP request, and the user agent is exactly the user agent used by this particular campaign. We can then follow through with the campaign and see all the steps it's going through. It's going to create that app data media folder. Here's the media folder, and here are the link files that I created. I then created this junk file, which we don't know what that is. But see, here's the junk file. It's going to search for it, and then it's going to delete it, which is the exact same thing that this particular malware did. And then it goes through and it runs all the other remote access Trojan features, which we've shown on previous videos. So there you have it. Once again, we've taken some new threat Intel, we've created an adversary emulation plan. We've shared it with the community, and we've shown you how you can run it very easily to emulate it against your environment to see if you can detect this user agent, this particular timestamp on the malware itself, or any of the other adversary behaviors. We hope you enjoy and find this valuable, and we hope you have an awesome day.